Hi everyone, and welcome. I'm the Elder Irish, and in this episode we're going to explore the entire sanctuary from top to bottom, and then we will complete our first contracts. So stay tuned guys, it's going to be a good episode. So we're going to the main entrance. We walk in and we see two flags with the black hand. Walk down the stairs and we see a fire pit. Next to this fire pit, I guess this is where you may wait to warm yourself up after arriving from a mission. You can sit at this bench. I can't see any other reason why I could be here. Well, not like they take clients or anything. Okay, two more flags. And then we make our way down. There's like some sort of bookshelf here. So a couple of ruined books, a skull, bones, tankards, a plate, pretty soul gem, some tools, and a book of the lost legends, which we want to read. If you read this book, you get a quest. But we will do that in another video. We're going to find a bunch of books in this episode, but we'll only read the ones that have to do with the Dark Brotherhood. But right now, we search the shelf and we find the book Siddhis. I think we should read this one. Siddhis is the start of the house. For him was nothing, but the foolish Altmer of names for and revere this nothing. That is because they are lazy slaves. Indeed, for the sermons status as merely for itself, which is nothing. Siddhis sundered the nothing and mutated the parts, fashioning them a myriad possibilities. These ideas embedded and flowed and faded away, and this is how it should have been. One idea, however, became jealous and did not want to die. Like the stasis, he wanted it to last. This is what the demon Amiel, we made friends, and they called themselves Adra. They enslaved everything that Siddhis had made and created realms of everlasting imperfection. Thus are Adra the false gods. That is, illusion. So Siddhis begat Lorcan and sent him to destroy the universe. Lorcan, unstable mutant. Lorcan had found the Adra. Weakness. While each rebel was, by their nature, immeasurable, they were, though jealousy, vanity, also separate from each other. They were also unwilling to go back to the nothing of before. So while they ruled their false dominions, Lorcan filled the void with a myriad of new ideas. These ideas were legion. Soon it seems that Lorcan had a dominion of his own, with slaves and everlasting imperfections, and they seemed, for all the world, like an Adra. Thus did he present himself as such, the demon, Amiel, and the 8 givers as a friend. Go unto Sermon-Daigot, or as a friend. So that's the Book of Siddhis. You get an alteration skill point by reading it. Then we look on this shelf. We find some robes and cowls and hoods. This is if you want to be a mage assassin. We'll take the dagger. And we'll take all this stuff so we can see what they look like. I looked into wardrobe by mistake. Let's make sure we pick out this stuff up. And why don't we try it on and see what it looks like. Going into our inventory here. We can see the hand wraps. Double sneak damage for one-handed. The cowl. If you want to compare it to my gloves, does backstab damage. And similar attacks. Sneaking by 25% better. Muffled for the feet, and that's about it. So we can try them on and show you guys what they all look like. This is what the mage looks like as an Argonian. I think we'll stick with the original outfit. Okay, so let's go. There's another book here, The Night Mother's Truth, which I think we should read also. Although various works have been written on the subjects of both Morrowind's Moragton, Tamriel's more widespread Dark Brotherhood, there remains a confusion as precisely when and how these two weird assassin guilds formed, or more specifically, when and how the Dark Brotherhood split from the Moragton, as a former is widely accepted to be sprung from the latter. The largest point of contention seems to be the figure of the Night Mother, a woman who figures prominently in both organizations, though extensive research and interviews, and not inconsiderable risk to my own life, for the Dark Brotherhood holds this information sacred. I have finally solved this ages-old mystery. I finally uncovered the Night Mother's truth. Although her name has been lost to time, the Night Mother was once a mere mortal, a dark elf woman who lived in a small village once located where the city of Breville stands now, in the imperial province of Cyrodiil. She was a respected member of the Moragton, and like this, her fellow members. This woman made her trade as an assassin in the service of Daedric Prince Mafella. In fact, the woman held the title of Night Mother, reserved for the highest ranking female members of their organization. To be the Night Mother of a particular sect was to be that of a group's matron, favoured of Mafella, but respected and feared. However, it was not Mafella who facilitated the transformation from a woman to a spectre, but another, some would say, far deeper form of evil, Sithis, the Dreadlord, embodiment of the undying void. Following the potentate's assassination in the Second Era 324, strife descended upon the Moragton, and the guild was all but eradicated in Cyrodiil and much of the Empire. It was shortly after the events that the Dunmer woman claimed to hear the voice of Sithis himself. The Dreadlord, she claimed, was displeased. He was unhappy with the Moragton's lack of success. The Void, he told her, was hungry for souls, and it was her destiny to set things right. So, according to the Dark Brotherhood legend, Sithis visited the Night Mother in her bedchamber and begat her 5 children. 2 years passed before the unthinkable happened. The Dark Elf woman followed through with the Dreadlord's ultimate plan. One night, she murdered her children, sent their souls straight to the void, straight to their father. When they learned of this affront to decency, the people of the village rallied against the woman, for such an act was considered incomprehensible. For the Night Mother of the Moragton, in one night of vengeance, they descended upon the woman, killing her and burning down the house in which the atrocity took place. And that was the end of the story, or so everyone thought. A little more than 30 years later, an unnamed man heard a strange, comforting voice inside his head, just as the Dunmer woman claimed to hear the voice of Sithis inside hers. The voice identified herself as the Night Mother and named the man, the listener, the first of many. And so, the unholy matron set her servant on his path. We have found a new organization, a guild of assassins, known as the Dark Brotherhood, in service not to Mafella, but to the Dreadlord Sithis. The Moragton, now surviving only in Morrowind, was an artifact of a forgotten age. The Dark Brotherhood would marry business with debt. The organization would grow in wealth and power, and the void would swell with fresh souls. It was, the Night Mother told the listener, the perfect arrangement in the early days of the Dark Brotherhood. The body of the Night Mother and her children were recovered from the original burial site and interred in the crypt beneath the site of her house, and there they remain even today. So if, in your travels, you find yourself in the city of Breville and make a wish at the statue of the lucky old lady, as is the local custom, know that you stand on sacred, if evil, ground, for you stand above the Night Mother, the unholy matron herself, and your luck has just run out. And that is the book on the Night Mother. We can have a closer look at this map. There's an iron dagger placed in Windhelm. I guess that's probably the representative of where we were, where we first got picked up. Moving into the room here. There's a fireplace with 2 chairs. To our left is the dresser. Research it. There's some clothes. Nothing that too interesting. A bed. An end table. 5 gold in it. We'll take the gold, of course. Checking this bookshelf. Doesn't seem to be anything too interesting. Some ruined books. A troll skull. And then over towards the fire, like I said, 2 chairs. And another wardrobe. And some more clothes. Nothing really too interesting. And back to the table. The only really interesting in this room is this unusual gem. If you take it, you start a quest. Which we'll follow up. Probably in another episode. In a different series, maybe. Well, that's everything up here, Search. Let's head down.
I'm afraid I don't have a primary contract for you yet.
Yes, we know Astrid. We head over here is the armory, where all our weapons are improved and made. So you can make and improve your stuff, and there's some heavy equipment and armor here which we will not be using, obviously, because we are all light. Little Shadowscale brother. If we check over here, there's some nightshade for poisons. And nothing in the water, unfortunately. I would have thought there'd be some little Easter egg here, but there's nothing here. And we're out of breath, odd for an Argonian. There's a word of power here. If you're playing as Dragonborn, the kill marked for death is in here. I did try to jump up on this ledge to see if there's anything there. But all there is some mushrooms. I'll try one more time, but I can't make it over. Sure, if I tried it, I could get over there. But let's continue with the search. So heading east, northeast, we find another shelf here. Some enameling tools, books, an urn, some magical potion, and a ring. We'll take them. We can sell them on. There's a doorway to our right there, and there's a doorway to our left. 2 chairs and table, some marble room books, and some skulls. There's a sack down here. Let's have a look inside. And it's just carrots. Nothing too crazy. Head back down. Let's head through this doorway here. And there's another door to our left. But let's head in this one, this close one. And this is like the religious area. There's a good pane of glass here representing Sithis, the children, and the Night Mother, and the Dark Brotherhood. So I pretty enjoy this. It looks really nice. Scary, but nice. Okay, and a little altar here. Broken bench. Fortunately, you can sit there if you want. Blood on the table. Like someone got tortured here. And then there's another knapsack here. Another book, which we will not be reading as it has nothing to do with the Dark Brotherhood. But we will take the supplies out of this. So cabbage, healing potion, gold necklace. So leaving the knapsack, we can head through this other door here. Up left is a dead end, chair, and then down the stairway, taking some mushrooms on the way. I always make good potions. Is back around, so we just did a big loop there, and then we had more mushrooms, and then we can head out this way. It's where we didn't go. Keep a bit.
It's been
Instead of going right this time.
Like a child. No
Oh,
one
there's some
ever
stuff
suspects
here
a
else.
thing.
And some more skulls and bones as usual. Instead of going back and right, we can go left here. And this takes us to the sleeping area with a bunch of dressers. A war axe stuck in the tables somehow. Some clothes, nothing really worth taking there. More food. More food. And table. Pot. Plate. Nothing usable. Clothes. Again. Nothing to worry about. And table. 5 gold. And there's the cupboard. I'll take the gold. Some flour. Not that we're going to use. A chest that's locked. Let's pick it and let's see inside. Let me find more gold. Just 4. And then we come above the dining area. 2 big throne seats. And then a dining table for the whole crew. Plenty of food and drink. We start serving sex again, some more flour. Obviously this is where they cook and eat. Apples. And there's another book, which again we will not be reading in this episode. Not much in that cupboard, so let's move to the next. Some tomatoes and bread and baskets, nothing too exciting. Cooking pots over the fire. And the uncommon taste. This book we will read. Uncommon Taste by the Gourmet. Congratulations. By opening this volume, you have taken the first step on a truly epic journey, a voyage through the vast landscape of bread and food, and its myriad of joys and wonders. You would explore scents, flavors, and textures so exquisite they will seem impossible. But they are more than possible. Indeed, by following the carefully selected recipes presented in this cookbook, you'll prepare extraordinary dishes with such ordinary ease, those around you will suspect sorcery. But the only magic is that which exists in your own heart, the passion you possess for creating delicious, amazing food that can be prepared easily and enjoy endlessly. Start here, and someday you too can be the gourmet. Sunlight souffle. Ingredients: 2.5 ounces of cow's cheese, 1 ounce of butter, 1 ounce of flour, 9 ounces of milk, a dash of salt, a dash of pepper, a cupful of ground nutmeg. Recipe: stroke the flames of your oven and achieve a moderate heat. Grate the cheese into thin shavings by running finely honed elven dagger over the block. Separate the egg whites and yolks and beat the whites vigorously until they're thickened. Begin preparation of the signature sunrise sauce. Melt the butter and add in the flour while stirring continuously until well blended. Move the mixture to a smaller flame and begin gently stirring in the milk. It is crucial that you do not stop stirring. Continue to do so for 10 minutes until the mixture thickens. Then, and only then, will the sunrise sauce be considered ready. Add the salt, pepper, and nutmeg and remove from the flame. Add in the grated cheese, and then egg yolks. Stir until fully blended. Then, gently add in the egg whites with a spoon made of carved hickory wood. Gently pour in the mix into 4 stonework souffle dishes, filling each nearly, but not quite, to the top. Put the dishes in your moderately hot oven and shut that door. Keep sealed for 25 minutes or your scrumptious suns will rise only to fall down flat into the oven's abyss. Remove after 25 minutes and serve immediately. Behold the brilliance of the sun and exquisite flavour of the sunrise souffle. Potage la magnifique. Ingredients: 4 cups of chicken broth, 4 cups of beef broth, 2.5 ounces of butter, 1 wooden flagon of flour, 1 cup of dried carrots, half a cup of diced onions. Recipe: stroke the flames of your open pit fire and achieve a low heat. Combine all ingredients into a large soup pot. Stir vigorously. Once hot, pour into earthen soup bowls immediately. Behold the gourmet's signature dish, the potage magnifique. But wait, I know what you're wondering. That's it? Is that all there is to it? What's the secret of the gourmet? Do you really expect me to give away the secret to my most popular dish? Well, guess what? I will. But that secret, my friends, is you. That's right, the poached le magnifique is delicious and extraordinary. Using just the simple ingredients listed, you can create the poached that is both hearty and delicious. But in order to make the poached le magnifique truly magnificent, it takes the imagination of a truly inspired chef. Do you have that gift? I've served bowls of poached le magnifique that have caused grown men to weep with joy. Can you guess what I added? Can you create magic? And that's the uncommon taste, guys. There's a reason we read that, and it'll make sense in further episodes. There's some more food here. A knife, a fork, which we can't touch. A wardrobe in the kitchen, kinda weird. Go up these stairs. And this is the alchemy station slash
Does death not come to us all?
enchanting
Is it not
area.
a certainty?
Hey,
I am
Gabrielle.
therefore honored to be Doom's herald, to play some part in a being's inevitable end.
Okay. She's odd. And some more books here.
It's been quite
Like I
a
said,
boom.
we'll read those
Looking like a
books.
child. No one ever suspects.
Don't
a
read
thing.
these ones, as they're not nothing to do with the Dark Brotherhood. As we have a look around,
Talk to Babette
There's
about
Flexus.
potions. She's
Make
the creepy
potions.
little girl. Can't miss her.
shelf here, some narrows, we'll take it. Some more ingredients, makes sense for this area. Nothing that I was trying to pull that pot out, couldn't do it. Some more books, all burnt, and more ingredients. And I'll always take a health potion, always. Okay. And then it just, some barrels here. Some more ingredients, I guess. And this is like the overflow storage. And then we're back around. So that is the entire sanctuary, guys. Now we're gonna get on with the good stuff here and start doing assassinations. Let's do this.
It's all lawless
We just
beasts.
arrived
I'm
in
proof of
Arvestead.
their ignorance.
Okay, guard, be quiet. We're on a mission. So we're told our target lives in an abandoned building. And this seems to be it. The roof is collapsed and only partially one side is still standing. Grab some arrows and let's head over. And let's kill our first real contract. As we head in, we can have a look around. Empty pots, some beer, empty sacks. This guy doesn't have much at all. Why does somebody want him dead? I will not know. But that is not my question. I'm told to kill, and that's what I will do.
Who are you? What do you want?
Beg. Beg for your miserable life.
No. Oh, by the gods, please no!
Or we can say, your pathetic existence has come to an end, Larfy.
Oh no, please, please! I never harmed no one. Oh, Larfy just wants to be left alone.
Or,
Mercy!
or just remain silent. Our favorite.
Do you want something? Look, if you ain't gonna talk, or spare no coin, just go away!
Time to die. Let's kill him. Like we're supposed to.
What do you think you're doing? Mercy!
Die. One down, 2 to go. He has very little on him too. So let's make our way to our next target. We just arrived to our next target. Let's approach him, see what he has to say. This guy looks quite nervous. Let's see what we can say to him.
Why are you here? Get away from me!
You are right to be paranoid.
What? What do you mean? Oh, no, no!
And he gets up
Yeah!
and he flees away. Or we can say, die worm.
Ah!
And again, he gets up, flees away.
Yeah!
And lastly, we can say, nothing. Remain silent.
Who are you?
Our favourite.
You're with the Dark Brotherhood, ain't you?
And he catches
I knew
on
it.
very fast.
I knew you'd come for me!
Time to die.
Help! I'm being attacked!
We got it. 40 gold bounty.
No! Oh, damn you! Yeah. Please, don't. No!
Bounty gone. Time to move on to our next target. One more to go. And again, this guy didn't have much. 2 down. We arrive in Dunstar. We spot our target, walking home to our house. Probably had a full day's work and going home for some rest. And this is the best opportunity for us to strike. So let's move in. Let's pick up our door. We're in. That was easy. And she's sleeping. It's a good opportunity. Let's try all 3 options and see what she has to say. Time to wake up.
I'm really not in the mood. State your business or take your leave.
Someone wants you dead.
And let me guess, that someone is my so-called husband, Lego? Well, the feeling's mutual.
Enough for me to know.
Not supposed to be in here.
We can also say I represent the Dark Brotherhood.
What?
Your death is
Well,
at
we'll
my
see
hand.
about that now, won't we?
And lastly, we do our favours. Remain silent.
I've a mind to run, so if you'll excuse me. Ugh, can't a woman get a moment?
Let's kill our last target.
What do you think? Never should have come here.
Time to die. That's it. All 3 targets dead. She seems to have a lot more than the others, and she does run a business too. Let's have a quick look around. See what we can take. We don't need boots. There's lots of food here you can take. Some ingredients. More food. There's a chest here. Let's have a look at this. I'll take the gold. Plenty of gold here on the table. We'll take it all. It's always handy to have some cash in hand. And that's it. It's time to make our way back to the Zir. We made it back to the sanctuary. Let's head inside and tell Nazir we completed all 3 contracts. Let's head down through the entrance here. And there seems to be 2 daggers in the table now. Odd. Okay. Let's head down the stairs further. There's everybody.
Night Mother is mother to all. It is
A jester?
her voice we follow, her will.
What's he doing here?
You dare risk disobedience? And surely
Coffin?
punishment?
Keep talking, little man, and we'll see who gets punished.
Oh, be quiet, you great lumbering lapdog. The man has had a long journey. You can at least be civil. Mr.
What is going on?
Cicero, I, for one, am delighted you and the Night Mother have
Hey,
arrived.
Mother.
Your presence here signals a welcome return to tradition.
Oh, what a kind and wise wizard you are! Sure to earn Our Lady's favor.
You and the Night Mother are of course welcome here, Cicero. And you will be afforded the respect deserving of your position as keeper. Understood, husband?
Her. Oh, yes, yes, yes! Thank you, thank you,
Crazy
thank you.
jester.
But make no mistake, I am the leader of this sanctuary. My word is law. Are we clear on that point?
Oh, yes, mistress. Perfectly. You're the boss.
Ah, there you are.
Astrid.
I was done speaking with that muttering fool anyway. We've got some business to
Yeah, play here,
discuss.
Astrid.
Temple contract?
I
Do you have a
do
contract for me?
Deny mine,
You must go to the city of Markarth and speak with the apothecary's assistant. You'll probably find her in the Hag's Cure when the shop is open. The girl's been running her mouth. Once an ex-lover killed. She's apparently performed the Black Sacrament.
The rest was a formality.
Her name is Muiri.
A rather
I need you to talk to her, set up the contract, and carry it out.
Anything
Just
else?
do whatever the contact wishes. Be professional, represent us well, and get the job done. Since it's your first contract, I'll let you keep whatever Muiri pays. She'll be generous, I'm sure.
temple contract?
They always are.
Deny mine, boy.
Thank you.
It was a suicide mission.
Where's the Cicero?
Oh, yes,
Keep him?
mistress. You're the boss.
Oh.
For
Yeah.
now.
What?
Wait! Oh, wait! I know you. Yes. Yes! From the road, Cicero never forgets a face.
You're the man with the wagon transporting
I
his mother?
am! But not just my mother, our mother, The Night Mother, oh yes. And you helped me. You helped poor Cicero. You talked to Lorius and got him to fix my wheel. Oh, you may have pleased me, but you have surely pleased the Night Mother. And our mother, she will never forget.
What can you tell me about yourself? Why did you come to the
The
sanctuary?
Night Mother's crypt in Breville was desecrated. The Imperial province is ravaged by strife. Nowhere there is safe at present. So Cicero brought Our Lady to her new home. Here, this is the only sanctuary left in all of Skyrim, you see. Such was my honor as keeper.
Who is the Night Mother?
Oh, what? Who is the Night Mother? Oh, you jest.
Yeah, yeah, okay, sure.
You jest with gullible Cicero. You, of course, know that the Night Mother is our unholy matron. The undying spirit of a great woman who birthed the children of Sithis. And killed them in his honor.
Tell me about Sithis. What are his duties as a keeper?
Me?
Okay, tell me about yourself.
Oh, Cicero is just the keeper. I keep. I look after our matron, you see, the Night Mother. I keep her clean and protected and happy. But I am not the listener. Oh, no. There is no listener. Not yet. But someday, I pray that one will come to hear her say the words.
The listener? What's the
Oh,
listener?
well, the listener is the only person the Night Mother speaks to. It is the highest honor attainable by a member of the Dark Brotherhood. Of course, Our Lady is dead, so she doesn't talk with words, since her lips are rotted. But inside the listener's head, I hear it's intimate. Ah, but there has not been a listener in years and years. Our Lady has not chosen Cicero, and certainly not Astrid, or anyone, but someday.
What are your duties?
Oh, Cicero takes care of Our Lady's body. Oils it, preserves it, keeps it safe. Makes sure nobody disrespects our matron's coffin.
Tell me about Sithis.
That's like telling you about the cold of space, or terror of midnight. Sithis is all those things. He is the void.
No, thanks, Cicero. Talk to you soon. But let's explore the other option with Cicero
Right
if we
then.
didn't help him. So let's reload our save and see what he said.
Pose.
Now let's see what Cicero has to say when we didn't help him. There's some differences.
Wait, oh wait! I know you. Yes, yes! From the road, Cicero never forgets a face.
Brother, are the stories true?
You're the man at the wagon, transporting
I
his mother.
am! But not just my mother, our mother.
Everyone.
The Night Mother.
Kept alive.
Oh,
deserves witness. Does your
yes.
wickedness or your skill know no
Oh,
bounds?
but you didn't help poor Cicero. You helped the stupid farmer, stupid Lorius. Oh, the gods said cruel things about us, untrue things.
But I...
He said I was transporting weapons for the war in Mother's coffin. He made me open it. Indignity. Sacrilege. Someone lied. Someone told the guard poor Cicero did something he did not. We were detained, delayed. The Night Mother kept from her new home. But you wouldn't know anything about that, would you? No, of course not. Because then Cicero would get angry. And that would be ugly. Now Lorius has learned the meaning of ugly.
Let's check to see what he did to Lorius and where he was detained. So let's check these areas out. So heading to White One Dungeons. Let's have a look and see what... Is there any clues of Cicero being here? So as we open the cell door and walk in, let's check the first cell. No, nothing there. A grate in the ground. Nothing in here. Nothing in that one. Wait a minute. There's a dead guy in here. What is this? And this last room is just an area for the guards to have lunch, by the looks of it. So, yeah, let's pick up this door and see what's going on here. I wonder if it's a decoy. I wonder if Cicero killed this guy and put his body here. You know, after me attempting to picklock this door a few times. As I keep running through the locks. Here we go. I think I found the spot. And snap. Okay. Come on. Let's find the right spot here, guys. Come on, let's do this. Nope. He didn't break it, luckily. And we got it. Okay, now we can check out this body. A bandit? Why is there a naked bandit in here? My thoughts is Cicero killed this guy and placed his body here. Okay, let's see where he escaped to. Okay, there's a left and a right here. Go down the right and have a look. Okay, dead end here. And dead end here. Okay, so I guess we go right. And head down here. Let's reach the end. Near a dead end. It turns to the right again. Should we go straight or right? Dead skeever here? I presume Cicero may have killed us. And we head straight down here. There's another dead end to our left. But you can go right. Let's continue on. You come across the locked gate. And kind of stairs above. So I don't think we're going to manage to unlock that anytime soon. Let's go above. This is where I'd assume Cicero would have went. He would have went around this ledge to here. And we drop down. And we're on the other side of the gate now. And we got some gold. And a ladder to the barracks. And we're here. There's a guard sitting over by the door there. And in here, a bunch of sleeping guards. The trail kind of ends here. I don't see any more trails of Cicero, so I assume he just literally walked right out the door. Where he went the next to? I don't know. Let's check. Glorious Farm, possibly? Be the next option I'll go to. Let's have. We just
I've been
arrived.
looking for you.
Oh.
Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your
What you want?
hands only. Let's see here. There's a new lady in charge of the orphanage in Riften. She asked me to hand out these notices to everyone I met. Looks like that's it. Got to go.
Okay, goodbye. Okay, we just arrived at Glorious Farm. The wagon is gone, as you can tell. So obviously Cicero is good. Let's head up to the farm and see what's happening here. Any signs of distress? It's raining and it's nighttime, so I assume everyone's gone inside. Okay, the door's locked, so we're gonna have to picklock it in, and hopefully everybody's okay inside. So I have better luck with picklocking this door. It's a novice lock, so it should be easy enough. Okay, oh no. What have we done? If only we helped Cicero out, Glorious be alive to this day. By not helping him, we killed some innocent prisoner. We don't know what he did. He's just some sort of bandit. And we've killed 2 innocent people. Even his wife was killed. I guess you don't need his gold anymore, so we'll take this. But that's it. That's what happens if you don't help Cicero. We'll actually follow this line down. See, is there any sort of different dialogue options throughout the rest of the Brotherhood series? So you see my guy in different outfits. I'll wear the mage's outfit when I'm playing the one where I didn't help Cicero, and I'll wear just normal Brotherhood outfit when I am helping Cicero. So let's get back to the main quest and let's talk to everyone about our next contract.
Right then.
Okay. Well, let's talk with
Hello. What do
Bjorn.
you want, beef roast?
Any advice? Or what's your thoughts on Cicero?
The witless fool and his pet corpse? Take a guess.
I guess you don't like him. Any advice to my current contract?
Follow my wife's orders and don't do anything stupid.
Okay, that sounds helpful.
Right then.
Let's talk to my Argonian brother here. What?
That's mad.
This guy's nuts. Hey, brother.
I serve Astrid and this sanctuary. Life is simple and good.
Oh, your thoughts on
Truthfully,
Cicero.
I'm not entirely sure. It's not that I don't have the utmost respect for Sithis and the Night Mother and the ancient ways. I do. But I've never been much for religion. I kill because it's what I've been trained to do. It's all I know. So long as Astrid is happy, I'm happy.
Okay.
You must speak to that Moiri woman, correct?
Yes.
I have heard rumors in Windhelm. She was recently implicated in a thievery, along with her lover. The lover will likely be your target. If memory serves me correctly, he leads a group of bandits. So this may be rather interesting for you.
Good advice. Thank you very much.
Kill well and often.
I will. Let's see, is there anybody else you could talk to? Oh, Babette. Hello, Babette.
It's been quite a boon, looking like a child. No one ever suspects a thing. My targets make the mistake of not perceiving me as a threat. Last mistake they ever make.
What are your thoughts on Cicero and the Night Mother?
200 years ago, I would have lain down my life for the unholy matron. But that age is long since past. Astrid is my matron now.
No wonder why. Any advice on my current
You're
contract?
headed to the Hag's Cure, right? It's a good shop. You should examine their wares. Never pass up the chance to buy a good potion. Or poison. And one more thing. Have fun. You'll be committing a dark deed, but there's no reason you shouldn't enjoy yourself. You're only young once. Trust me, I know.
Thanks, Babette. Talk to you soon.
Have a good contract.
I will. Yes.
Nobody ever expects a fireball from the darkened corner.
Okay. What are your thoughts on Cicero and the Night Mother?
Their arrival's the best thing that's happened to the sanctuary in years. Astrid is an effective leader, but we've been rudderless for too long. Scrounging for contracts, abandoning the tenets. The Dark Brotherhood has been reduced to a group of common cutthroats. Frankly, it's embarrassing.
Any advice on my contract?
Just because you're now a professional assassin, don't think you have to skulk around in the dark like a skeever and stab people. Do what I do. Walk up to your target, introduce yourself, melt their skin off, and then run like the wind. Works every time.
For an old man, he must be able to run very well.
Kill
Yes,
well
yes.
and
Talk to
often.
you soon. Okay, let's see what else we can find to talk to. Nazim. Let's give them in their contracts. Hi, Nazim.
You reek of death, my friend.
Nazir.
I salute you.
What are your
I
thoughts on
don't
Cicero and the
like
Night Mother?
mimes, minstrels, thespians, acrobats, jugglers, troubadours, or tumblers. Flutists give me a headache. I particularly hate jesters. As a rule,
I'm also not crazy about the corpses of old women. For the Night Mother, I'll make an exception. But Astrid is the only mistress I serve.
Okay, any
The
advice on the current
contracts I
contract?
dole out are fairly simple. Go to a location and kill the target. But this is different. The jobs Astrid gives you will be more important and usually more complex. Just keep your wits about you. And for Sith's sake, don't get killed.
Thank you, Nazir. Here's my contracts.
Of course she is. I hear the mining business is extremely cutthroat. And those hours, the murder. I could
Sure
do
was.
this all day. Here's your payment.
Nice, 250.
Congratulations. You slaughtered an emaciated beggar in cold blood. You are truly an opponent to be feared. Here's your payment.
Thank you. I know he's been sarcastic though. And the last and finally,
Good. And I hope you were careful in that lumber mill. Those splinters and rusty nails can be quite nasty. Your payment for a job well done.
okay. Thanks, Nazir. You have any more contracts?
I'm sorry, I don't. Come see me again later.
I will. Okay, Gabrielle is the only one that we've spoken to yet. Let's head upstairs and see if we find her. There she is, sleeping. Let's wake her up, see what she has to say
Death
about
is
the Night
but
Mother.
the time to sleep forever
And
in the
Cicero.
void. Without the Night Mother, there is no Dark Brotherhood. The matron deserves our unwavering support and respect. Though I admit, I find her keeper a bit too exuberant for my liking.
Yeah, he's
You're
a
being
nut job.
sent to meet with a contact directly, is that correct? What a most unusual
right.
occurrence. Astrid usually performs this duty herself. I can only assume she wants to test the full breadth of your abilities. So be polite and professional and represent us well.
Thank you, sister.
Walk always in the shadow of Sithis.
Will do. Okay. Well, that's going to be it for this episode, guys. In the next episode, we'll complete our first main contract for Astrid. And then we will unlock some other side quests and go into full detail of everything I can find. I really hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button for more. And guys, I'm the Other Irish. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Goodbye.